Ooh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Or whatever time you're getting this. Energy has been intense lately, so I have set back up in here. We'll see if the cats leave me alone. I got a new kitten, Bellatrix, and she's kind of up my butt a lot of the time. So that's even. Pull this up. Clean up my messes. Alrighty. I just got some little bit of rose petals here, some sage, a little bit of Palo Santo. I'm going to throw this on that charcoal, and then we're going to get into some cards and see what is going on. I heard the frequencies. I forget what those... Not Sherman. Is it Sherman? I've been seeing a lot of posts about that lately. I know I used to do all the astrology stuff, but it was kind of getting to be like when you watch the news, it was just getting depressing all the time. Especially when all the crazy stuff like the vids was going on. So, we'll see. I think I need all of that. That's a bit much. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I'm a bit of a mess right now. I do my things. All right. Let's see. Now, I know I've seen them. Where'd I put them? I wanted a story time card. Maybe I'm losing my mind right now. Let's see what we got. Let me get some of the energy. Let's get an overall energy. Sorry, I know it's a slow start, y'all. I don't know. Like, it's been crazy. I've noticed it with a lot of people, though. My daughter's complained about it, too. Just, like, these sudden waves of just, like, exhaustion. Just being tired. Maybe feeling a little lightheaded. It's definitely been a huge, huge shift. That blood moon was crazy energy. And I really have been wanting to get on here more. But, y'all, you know, I work. Essentially two full-time jobs. A psycho stalker I can hear at the door. She might get in. Balance. Harmony with nature is the key. Connect with the elements and balance. For balance and wisdom. What did I just say about being unsteady, lightheaded, a little dizzy sometimes? Definitely need for some balance. I love that pentacle wreath on that. Isn't that cool? Balancing the elements. Which a lot of us need to do, especially if like you are into your zodiac and you are into your signs and you are aware of like your chart and where you have most of your energy. I have a lot of fire and a lot of water in my chart, so my main 3 is fire, but all like my underlying ones. Focus your energy, your intentions hold great power. So, yeah, I'm getting that uneasy, unbalanced energy there. Like you're trying to find some balance here, or someone's trying to find some balance here. Like I said, I pick up on whoever in the collective is drawing the most attention. Oh, Lord. She's going to play. There's a lack of focus with this unbalanced energy. Oh my goodness. Fairly new with these cards. Lady with the Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. Poe, time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Blending old knowledge with new technology. I love that. I am Calais, from Death Comes Rebirth. Angel of Time, working too hard. So now I'm getting that balance of work and family life there. Be your true self. Definitely authenticity is the strongest frequency to operate out of. Stronger than love, stronger than fear, stronger than hate. Authenticity, being genuine and true to who you are. Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea and an aha moment. So there's definitely about to be a big shift, and there's an energy here of finding balance and making sure you're staying focused on what it is you're working for. There's an aha moment getting ready to happen. Put these up here so I don't like that. An aha moment getting ready to happen. Stay focused. I'm going to get a dark mirror. Let's get a dark mirror. I like that aha moment at the end. And I get the time for a change energy coming up too is there might be time to shift how you usually manifest. Does that make sense? Or what you're usually trying to manifest. Maybe it's time to shift your focus onto another aspect of your life. What is the dark mirror energy going on? Get something flip. Calling the storm. Yeah, somebody's coming back into a lot of power here. Coming into a lot of power. Aha moment. You might have been off path for a while. You might have been kind of in a wandering mode. You might have been kind of a detached area. Right? Let's get a 3D40 on this. Major manifesting energy. Someone in this shift is manifesting way faster than they realize, and this is on the 3D. There's a lot of manifestation energy going on here. It's definitely a Queen of Swords, right? I get that she's got a lot of attention, but she's not paying attention to the attention she's getting type of energy, right? She's like up in her own little world. I said lost in the music in her head. I don't know where that came from. Someone, this Queen of Swords is out there lost in the music in her head, right? She's learning to find some balance. This is Bellatrix. A little pain in the butt here. You smelling the herbs? You smelling the herbs? Please don't get in my way. All right, so I got the Two of Pentacles, finding balance here with a very strong connection someone's having. There's a Jack of Hearts here. Now this Knight of Cups, I definitely get the energy of I feel like an ogre and you're a fairy. Or maybe they feel like they're a dwarf and you're a fairy. I get the ogre just because that's a giant hand, right? Get that almost, that King Kong energy. I never picked that up on this one before. There's just this energy of everybody sees you as this. Strong, decisive, speaks her mind. I get kind of like a almost Scarlett O'Hara type of energy, not paying attention to others, lost in the music in her own mind, lost in her own world, right? Kind of unapproachable energy here. But this person sees you like this, right? I get like, I don't know, like a, 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 like They see you as very delicate. Now this person has a player. This person sees you as this person is a player. More on this player on the 3D here. I feel like this person is conflicted by their player energy now. 7 of Wands. There's a decision getting ready to be made. She's mad at me because this used to be her space, but she's getting a little big to be in here all the time. Jealous. Jealous energy. There's jealous energy around this person. Oh, man. All right. Person's trying to find some balance here with all this going on. I get this person. I get kind of a narcissistic controlling energy here, right? But there's definitely, I get like that 11-11 energy going on here. That might be messing with this person. I feel like the chaos of the universe. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This person might be turning to some friends to help them through this. Whatever this is. They're going through a big change too. That's what it is. 6 of Cups. I pick up the energy of this person probably became this way because of something that happened in the past. Ace of Pentacles. Alright, so I'm picking up the energy that the frequency that the both of you are matching on, especially on the 3D, is you've lost everything before in the past. Like, you've lost everything in the past. So you stopped manifesting for certain things because they're things that you have lost. But there's something going on the 3D here. A seed's been planted, an idea's been planted. Something's getting ready to start growing. Purple roses. That's just my finger. Alright, what's going on in everybody's heads? Do I want this? I want light seekers. I heard start of something good. This is something that's about to take off. Just getting a lot of fast change energy. Got a peek at the Magician there. What's going on in everybody's heads? Like I said, the 4D is where the 5D connects with the 3D. So that's where your spirit guides give you your intuition, your guidance. Yeah. Seriously. I got 2 lovers that their heart is pulled in different directions with that 3 of Swords there. Why is their heart all torn up? Because of what they've lost in the past. See, this is another frequency that you guys are matching on. The Fool has planted the seed of intention. They might not have even realized they planted a seed of intention. There's some sudden balance coming into play. I love that. That even looks like the blood moon there, right? There's a balance. I get between the spiritual and the physical getting ready to happen, right? I get the divine feminine is very guarded She is very guarded, right? She's protecting her purse, protecting her bag, if you will. Get with the lingo with the kids, right? Protecting her bag. But look who, someone's trying to sneak up. Right? Someone's being a little sneaky here. Seven of Swords. I get with the way that moon is illuminated. There's a lot going on with these moons here. She's guarded. Something about lies. Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. I get the energy of like, what, afraid to be happy. Afraid to be happy. Oh, Knight of Cups on the top there, but that's way too many cards. Like, see, it's like that ghost thing. These two are haunted by their past. That might be what this person lies about too. There's something about their past. Ace of Wands. Something has definitely been ignited here. Ace of Swords. There's a energy. There's an awakening energy, right? Happening here. Whatever is ignited between these two. That's what it is. I don't think this person has been in like a sneaky dark energy. And it's not even like they were, I don't get overtly cruel or anything like that. I get with that King of Pentacles there on the 3D. The World. I think that they felt in control with the way they were doing things before. There was a level of control and consistency and predictability. Two of Cups. There's a really strong connection. So it's like this player energy. It's like, what? But I was in control of that energy. But now this person is thinking about that full-on Ten of Pentacles, right? Once upon a time, the dream was, you know what I'm saying, the white picket fence, or whatever your ideal type of family life would be. Yeah. Now suddenly this person's thinking about it again. From the King of Pentacles to the King of Cups. Now, I get a lot of energy. This person went into a hermit mode, right? I definitely pick up masculine. Put your energies where they go. It's just easier for me to do masculine, feminine. The masculine is in this energy of finding this balance with his emotions and everything else like that, right? He's done it by going into a hermit mode. I get that he cut off a lot of toxic energy, right? Because he's trying to get out of this. I get for the first time he's becoming aware that this is what's holding them back. That could be the divine feminine too. It's just suddenly there's this awareness of... Yeah, I get you think you know who I am, but you have no idea who I am because I haven't been who I am for a long time. Does that make sense? You think you know who I am, but you don't know who I am because I haven't been who I am for a long time. I am is such an important affirmation. this person's running from a reputation. I'm going to need more room for the 5D cards. All right, let's get on with what do the spirit guides got going on, what's going on in the 5D. If you've never done the 3D, 40, 5D with me, like the 3D is the physical reality. The 4D is like the dream state where your spirit guides talk to you. And the 5th, the 5D, is where the spirit guides are. Where the spirit guides are where the soul that runs your avatar actually resides. Does that make sense to anybody? I try to find different ways to explain it. I'm just... 3D is like, that's the set. That's where the actors are playing the roles, right? The 4D is like where their thoughts really are, and the 5D is like where the director is. I don't know. That make any sense? All right, 5D. What are the main energies for the 5D? Oh, the 5D's ready to get it rolling. Ready to get it rolling. Knight of Wands and the Chariot. Someone's got a lot of passion. I'm sorry. Got him gripping his wand really hard. Now, you might not even know this from this person because, like I said, this is the 5D. This is beyond what even, like, they might even really understand. 2 of Swords, a decision being made about a seed that's been planted. 5 of Cups. Gotta release the past, y'all. There's still an energy, even as high as the 5D, of releasing the past. Knight of Swords. And the Tower. Knight of Swords. He's towering the past right now. I get there's an energy of, cord cutting. Masculine might not even realize he's doing this, but there's cord cuttings going on. They're done with certain things. Like even on the 5D, intuition is, like I said. So they might still be fucking up on the 3D, but their intuition is definitely telling them you need to make a decision. You know where your thought processes are. You need to find some balance and temperance. I get like, you need to stop getting drunk with that friends with benefits person, because that person's toxic ass energy is just going to keep pulling you down. They're going to keep you connected to the past. This person needs to find balance to disconnect from the past. I don't know why I just got the imagery, like if they don't, it'll be like somebody hooking a rope to the bottom of that axle. They're going to go to take off, and the wheels are going to get ripped out from underneath them. They have to get rid of the past and toxic energies that they used to be involved in. $10.43, y'all. Shout out to the 143. Too much. Strength. Yeah. Balance, strength, willpower. Major transformation. There's a lot of major arcana. Reverse Ten of Coins, reversed Emperor. Yeah, like this person wants the Ten of Coins. They want to be the Emperor. They're not there yet. They're working on it, but they're not there yet. Like, the divine, I get the energy of like what this person just tapped in. Just started tapping into the divine energies. The catalyst was probably the divine feminine that got this person moving in this direction. I get they're finding balance and strength. They might not feel like they have enough to offer, right? Or they're working on that. Two of Wands, a lot of working on it. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person might have just been manifesting, focusing mostly on just manifesting money, right? Detached, cold, alone, like an emperor with no empire type of energy, right? Just collecting coin. The Hangman reversed. Yeah. Yeah, Hangman reversed. Walking away from people who talk negatively about them is what I'm getting here, right? These toxic energies that they were working with or where they were engaging with, cutting them off, they have to deal with the backlash that these people are going to be mad. Nobody that is stuck in a toxic energy and has had other people like reaffirming their toxic energy for a long time by engaging in the behaviors with them wants people to evolve, wants anybody to change. So when you start to change, they're going to keep talking. They're going to bring up your past a lot to try to get you to go, well, if nobody's going to forgive me for it, I might as well keep doing it. Nah, babe, you got to keep moving forward from that shit. Justice. I hate it. You just got to let karma sort shit out for you sometimes. You just got to cut your ties and let karma figure it out. Seven of Cups, Page of Coins. You get the energy that they're being guided to tell you a lot of things. Like, they might not even realize it. You might be one of those people that just have people do this to you. Do you have the energy that people just tell you things? Like, you don't even want to know them, but they'll tell you. And you're just like, oh, fuck. You know, like, they'll tell you and then they'll be weird about telling you stuff. And it's just like, okay, I'm sorry that I'm like this. I'm sorry people tell me things they're not supposed to tell me. It's like sometimes it could just be a cashier at the store. And you're just trying to check out. And next thing you know, you're in their whole life story. There's just something about your energy that does that to people. But this person... There is a karmic in this person's energy still. I got a reversed Empress here with the Eight of Swords and the Magician reversed. It's being tied to these toxic energies that keeps this person from being able to manifest what they want. I mean, that's just what keeps coming out over and over and over again. What on the 5D is trying to guide this person away from these toxic energies. It's like, what? I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to manifest. If you could just release yourself from this self-imprisonment you put yourself in with these toxic energies, right? It's self-imprisonment. It's Eight of Swords. What? You can escape. You can escape. You want to manifest something different? You want to take off in that new direction? What? You got to just... You can learn to leave what... It's not serving your highest good. I know it's so cliche, but it is so true. If it is not helping you evolve to be a better person, if you don't feel good after the fact, now that's the important kicker there. It's not how you feel when the person's around. It's how you feel when they're gone. Like when it's all said and done and it's over, do you feel gross? Do you feel like you need a shower? Do you feel like drained? Do you feel depressed? Like, that's how you know you're dealing with somebody toxic. All right, let's pick up some chatter. What's going on? What's the chatter between the 3D, 4D, 5D? What's on the radio frequencies? What's the music? I get the music in her head. What is she listening to? What are you listening to? That's Chris Stapleton, ain't it? Divine Feminine. Sorry I wasn't who you thought I was. How is this real? You make me want to do better. And I got me too. Me too. Feeling the same way. Sorry I wasn't who you thought I was. I get this. They feel like you saw them one way, and then as like their past comes out, it's like, I'm sorry I wasn't like this like amazing stand-up person. I'm sorry I have this shitty reputation. But you make me want to be better. And they don't understand how this is real. I'm getting that they hadn't felt this way in a long time. And I got this me too. Divine Feminine is like, me too, dude. Me too. Go heal yourself. Yeah. The energy of the healing has to be done on your own level, right? This is the thing. Yeah, and I get this with the Divine Feminine, with this masculine. I get that there's this energy of, yeah, you make me want to be a better person too, but you need to heal yourself, right? I can't heal you, right? Divine Feminines are not rehabilitation centers for, broken masculines. That's not what we do. What? Heal yourself. You want to be better, you want to match my energy, then match it. You heal you, I'll heal me. And you can just be supportive of each other in your healing stages. Music still playing in the background. There's a lot to do with music here. I never know what to say. Ditto. Y'all are mirroring each other so much, it's cute. I lied, I'm sorry, but I'm trying. This person may have lied about their past too, like trying to... Someone is like just haunted by this reputation. They're just like, it sucks. It's just like, sorry I lied about that. It's just it was nice having like one person in my life who just didn't look at me as this, person who did this thing or does these things. Right? It was nice to have somebody that, Am I getting Notting Hill? Is it Notting Hill? With Sandra Bullock and, oh God, what's his name? Oh, what the hell is his name? Damn it, I love him too. Anyway... Julia Roberts is like the famous superstar, and then he fucks it up and tells her to go, and at the end of the movie he's sitting in the little dining area, and he's telling his friends, he's like, oh no man, no, I had to let her go. He goes, they're like, he broke up with the movie star, and the one friend walks in, he goes, you idiot. And then as he's sitting there talking, he's just like, well, I know she's an actress and she knows how to deliver a line, but she just said that, she's just a girl looking at a boy, wanting him to love her back or something along those lines. And his one friend goes, well, that's nice. What? And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it's nice that anybody wanted you or to be wanted. And he goes, oh God, I really messed up. I'm getting the energy of this, right? It's like this person might not feel like they're good enough, which is what causing a lot of this energy, but it's not that they're not good enough. It's just managing your frequency. I love the way you hate me. You're going to have some haters from this, though. You're going to have some haters for this. I'm picking up this karmic energy, baby. I just don't get it. Do you enjoy seeing me hurt? I have a dark side. Yeah, there's a dark energy on this. I love the way you hate me, baby. Don't get it. Do you do things just to have a dark side? Everyone wants you. I don't deserve you. You are the antidote that gets me high. Your eyes are so beautiful. This is that toxic energy that's still connected to it, right? I get there very intimidated by the whole situation. You might hurt this person even though you don't realize you're hurting this person. I just don't get it. Do you enjoy seeing, or do you enjoy being hurt? Oh, baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? This person feels like he might hurt you. Do you enjoy being hurt? I don't deserve you, but you are the antidote that gets me high. Your eyes are so beautiful. All right. Whew. Some crazy energy there. 1111. All signs point to you. I told you that 1111. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. I can't stop staring at your pictures. Here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I never knew a love like this existed. Whoo! Like I said, this person, there might not even be an inkling. You might be like, I don't know what you're talking about. This person did not show this much interest in me. That's because they're hiding a lot of this shit. We already did Dark Mirror, didn't we? Yes, we did. A storm is a-coming. Let's get you guys. You got balance, focus. Listen to your instincts here. There's a big thing about listening to the 5D right now. It's like you might have been detached from it for a while, but it's really, really calling in. The meadow of vulnerability. Your instincts are going to tell you there's a time to be vulnerable, to be open to things, to give something a chance. You might be really skeptical on it, but it's like follow your instincts. If your guts... Grandma, what big teeth you have. Better to eat you with, my dear. Getting this wolf energy. Rain purification. It's always good to do a good water purification, grounding ritual here. Childhood innocence. Wash away the pain. Open to be vulnerable. Wash away the pain. Remember what it was like when magic was everything. Things might be foggy right now, but there's a sense of don't wander around in the... Stop wandering around in the fog lost. Sit still. Sit still for a second. Sit still so the light can find you, right? Look how these line up. It's like these kids are lost in the woods. Like there's two of them, a masculine and a feminine. Childhood innocence lost back there, right? And it's fogged and veiled right now. And it's just like, well, you don't want to keep wandering around if you don't know where you're going. You're going to be walking in circles or you're going to get yourself more lost. Wait until that light breaks through and follow it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Vigilance. That's the energy, right? And be mindful of wandering around. Be vigilant of people's intentions. And not just in a negative way. The Village and Stone People card isn't just watch out for people who are going to hurt you. It's watching out for the people who are good for you too. And paying attention. That's what I said a little while ago. Pay attention to how you feel after you hang out with somebody. Feel drained, if you find yourself thinking of like little comments they said were like, were they really being mean? Were they being passive aggressive? Was that innocent? You know, why does it have me all up in my head now? You know, just be vigilant of things like that, of the gaslighting and manipulation. But also be vigilant of people who are like, wow, man, you know, it felt really good when so-and-so said I looked nice today, or it felt really good, you know, that someone paid me a compliment. I feel actually good about it. Like, sometimes when this other person gives me compliments, later on I feel like they were just kind of making fun of me. But this other person, they genuinely light me up whenever we're around each other, you know? Be mindful. Careful who your friends are. Alright, y'all. Ooh, that was a long one. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go get some sleep. I got a big day tomorrow. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise y'all.